Actually, I'm a new voice of R&B coming out of Lafayette, Louisiana. I do R&B, a lot of soul music, and I'm also working on a Zydeco song with the artist. I'm pretty sure I can't disclose his name yet, but we're working on a single that's going to be coming out next month. Actually, I've been singing. As far back as I can remember. Probably when I was born and the doctor slapped me, I probably sung rather than cried. Just as early as that. We always sung in the house with my brothers, Cupid, Lucky. We always sung in the house. We all played our various instruments. And we just kind of like from there just expanded and just started to do bigger and bigger things. I actually was in like first grade when I got my first solo. I would sing all the time in class. So like my teacher would be like, I need you to be quiet. It's not music time right now. And I would always sing. And then one day I was singing all the reindeer songs, Dasher and Dancer. I was singing that in class and actually scored my first solo in the first grade for our Christmas play. And after I touched the microphone that time, I just fell in love with it. Actually, my great-grandmother was a singer. She was a singer. She sings all the time. And my mom, she's a singer. She sings all the time. So my inspiration would really come from home. But as we would, play around with music in the house, artists that would be like my inspiration would definitely be Aretha Franklin. She's like, I'm really, really big on Aretha Franklin. She's like awesome. I've never been in a singing group. I've always sung solo, but I've always been involved in church choirs. When I was 14, I was actually choir president for Progressive Baptist Church and went on to other churches and became choir directors. The only group that I probably would have sung for would be with my brothers. We call ourselves a drama squad. Our background sings for hymns. It's really difficult. College is a priority for me, and music is just what I feel like is my destiny. But everything works in steps. A lot of things that I use in my music I learned from school, but I'm actually a law major, which is also very helpful in the music industry. And I'm on my last semester. I graduate this fall, December 20th, and then of course I'll be doing my music like 100% full time. But it is kind of difficult to do it both at the same time. My bachelor's. I'm getting my bachelor's in political science pre-law. I have my bachelor's degree December 20th, and I'm done with the LSAT. So if I choose to go to law school, I'm good to go. Yeah, I really plan to, get on the road a lot. I'll most probably be touring with my brother. I'm not sure, it's not in stone, but that's what we're planning to do once I'm out of school. But he actually wouldn't let me tour with him until I was done with school. So I kind of was I guess backsliding a little bit, but he was that extra push, like, no, you're really going to have to focus on school since you're so close to getting a degree. But once I'm done, I really think it's going to be just 100% music, writing, because I write a lot of my own songs, and just meeting with a lot of different producers to get them on track. So I think that's pretty much what I'll be working on. Alias is the name of the album, and it's because I'm a Gemini, and a lot of people say Geminis have, different personalities. So I thought it was only right that my first album was Alias, and I kind of touched on a lot of the different aspects of different people in different situations. Alias itself is kind of like a female being in a relationship, and rather than like making accusations of her boyfriend or whomever she's dating, she just go out and do the same thing that he's doing. On the flip side, so that's pretty much what that song is about. But also on the album, I have Swing Out, Step and Groove, which is like a real, real hot one in the club in Louisiana, and My Baby is following right behind that. My favorite song on the album, which I like them all, but it would be Seasons. Seasons Change. And that song is really talking about like people that are in prison that may be locked up for crimes that they really didn't commit, or, it may have been amplified a lot more than it actually was. And it's just like a song dedicated to them that, just to have faith and be encouraged that everything will be okay. I really like that one. It's available at
Okay.
teachbaby.com/Mandy B. And they can also go to my MySpace page, which is /listen to Mandy B. And they can copy it in either site. Of course, Aretha Franklin would be like my utmost, like number one top choice. But I feel like a lot of other artists that contributed would be like Brandy and Monica. I really like those two artists because they've been there ever since I've been really into the music, and they just have like powerful voices. So I really think those two artists are people that I would like to work with in the future. Actually, behind the scenes, I think I'd be a songwriter because
Mhm.
English is my minor, so I do a lot of writing. And right now, I'm writing for different artists in the studio, and I mean, I really enjoy it. Once the music comes on, or sometimes I just free write. So I think if I did anything other than sing, it would be write. Yeah, well, first, step A, I have a birthday next week. Then I'm celebrating that. We're gonna be at the brass room. But I mean, as far as like my Lord's plans, I'll be graduating. That's like my priority, December 20th. After that, I'm kind of gonna probably just sit under the label with my brother, and he's gonna show me all the things that he's experiencing right now, and I'm gonna take that and run with it. So I definitely know graduate. I'm gonna be putting out a lot of songs as far as writing, and I would love to be on tour singing my own music. But we'll just have to see, I guess, kind of how everything goes.